Shiba Inu, XRP, BNB Tiger Inu. Ladies and gentlemen, the bull market is resuming. And just looking at what we're having today, the fear and greed index sitting at about 46, 47. The altcoin index is up almost 60%. So we're stepping into a very magnificent week, I would say. And looking at the activity after 2 days or 3 days of the crypto market dumping, today being the 31st, the last day of the month of August. So are we looking at a kind of bullish momentum really starting to take up in the crypto market? And of course, like you see, the market is resuming. Bitcoin is over 109,000. And can we see something coming back again in this week? I mean, yeah, if it continues like this, then we might see Bitcoin reclaim 115 before midweek. And I would say the crypto market is building momentum. Looking at XRP chart, I think it's going to do a very phenomenal run this week because it's going over $3. And of course, a lot of crypto analysts predict we might see $5 this week. I'm not skeptic at all, but I think it's not going to be so fast. We might get up to 350, reclaim those 350. That means $3.50, $3.50. Let's see what's gonna come. And talking about other meme coin, like of course Shiba Inu is not a meme coin, but people still look at this as a meme coin. I see Shiba Inu picking up momentum this week, and looking at what is happening right now in the general crypto market. I think there's a big recovery after the manipulation. So we might just see that big run coming in. We've been talking about days gone now, almost week gone now, months gone. We'll be talking about Shiba Inu picking up those momentum to do those phenomenon run. But we've not seen it because of the activity of the market. A lot of buying, a lot of selling, in the last day or two. And we've seen a lot of dumping in the market. We can't really say how it's, really affecting the overall market. A lot of analysts predicting kind of crypto manipulation. I myself, looking at what is happening, I couldn't believe my eyes. I think also it's manipulation. So what we are going to see in this week now, the boom are on. I mean, it's just flipped on right now. Already BNB Lion, a meme coin, it's already done about 60 to 65% 24 hours. I mean, in 24 hours, it has already done 65%. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a phenomenon run, if you ask me, because I would say just recovering, the bull market is recovering. I mean, from this dip, a lot of crypto analysts will call it a crash. I don't see it as a crash at all. Yeah, I see it as a manipulation, like I said. Yeah. And of course, the other meme coin, for example, BNB Tiger, has already picked up momentum after dropping almost 17% on the day. It's back up, trying to do its thing again. The entire crypto market is going to be bullish this week, ladies and gentlemen. So looking at what we're going to expect for BNB Tiger, for WikiCat, already green candles popping everywhere in the market. So I believe in less than no time, we'll begin to see the green, the weekly, closing of above, there are going to be gains in the weekly closing. So I want you to pack your bags, full, in the sense that this is a time to buy. This is a time to accumulate. So anytime there's a crash in the market, I always tell people it's a time to buy. If you have more money, of course, yes, you can pick one or two, one or two cryptos, load your bags. Of course, not everything I say is a financial advice. Ask you to do your own research. You're truly responsible for your own investment. Don't take my word for any investment. But ladies and gentlemen, I can see a big, big, big turn up in the market this week. I can see a big turn up, and we're recovering from a crash. We're recovering from a manipulation. Don't let your don't let yourself down because of this, because I know a lot of people will be really, really worried, especially if you put money that you're not, that you cannot afford to lose. Okay. I also say this: you can't lose in the crypto market until you sell. Do you understand what I mean? That means even if the market is down, that doesn't mean you're at a loss. Okay, you don't lose when the market is down. You only lose money when you sell. When you sell and when you buy high and sell low, so that's when you lose money. So you should understand this, because let's say someone puts $50 into Shiba Inu, and gets yet about 1 million coin. And that 1 million coin will still mean 1 million coin, even if the value of Shiba Inu drops to like $30. So once it drops to $30, that doesn't mean um, he has lost. No, because in a couple of days or week or so, the price might shoot up. And if it shot up, that means he has also gained. So, and he hasn't really gained until he sells. So the fact that the market is down, that doesn't mean you are at a loss. Okay, so just try to understand this scenario. That means before you sell, you need to make your calculation. Where do you sell at? Because that determines if you lost or you gain. Okay, so looking at this week, it's going to be a very phenomenal week. In the sense that a lot of activity will start to pick momentum from already Monday. But today's Sunday, there's not much, but you see some people a lot of buying. There's a lot of buying pressure everywhere because of the market is low. Whales buying, a lot of people buying. So let's see. The market is going to recover as quickly as possible. Bullish trends all over the market. September is going to be a great, great, great month for crypto. Ladies and gentlemen, sit tight, because I believe Shiba Inu, XRP, BNB Tiger, WikiCat, and I see BNB Lion. Okay, so it has already done almost 2,000, 3,000 last week. I believe it dropped like 2 or 3 zeros last week. So this week, with the momentum building in the market, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not advising you to invest in BNB Lion, but you should understand that this market is going to be, for memecoin, the market is extremely volatile. So you need to understand when to go in. For me, if you're the kind of person that like taking risk, of course, you can go and invest some $100-$200 into these project. Then you can expect to get, to make some, who knows, maybe for the week run, maybe can it do 400, 500%? I don't know, but let's see. So if you want to take risks, you can go ahead and take that risk, ladies and gentlemen. But for me, I will just sit tight with what I have. I have investment in BNB Tiger. I have investment in Shiba Inu. I have investment in XRP. So these are my strategy. XLM. I also have investment in XLM. So please know where you want to be at this time. So you can't keep jumping on a moving train, because you're going to get yourself burned. Okay, so the market is really going to be wonderful this week. It has already started building up momentum. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. Tomorrow is Monday, the 1st of September. Let's be positive out there. And yeah, we're enjoying this ride together. It's the bull market, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to expect this market to continue to keep, riding up. So like and subscribe if you've not done that. We'll keep talking at the course of the week, at the course of the month, as the markets keep going. I'll give you important updates and share with you also my portfolio and the project that I'm looking on. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Yeah, see you next time. Thank you.